Welcome back to the MGS Paranormal YouTube channel. Today we're going to do a part 3 of the Paranormal Gear Tour. Coming up next. Remember, if you like this sort of content, you'd like to see more of it, like, share, and subscribe. Remember to tap that bell notification for more notifications. Let's get to the video. And I'm back. Let's dig into the box. So the first thing I have here is the S-Box. Now the S-Box, you can get that from ghostop.com. That's the only place I know where it sells it. You might be able to get off of Amazon, depending if you're lucky enough. This is a nice piece of gear. It does AM and FM, 4 different levels of speeds. It has a built-in flashlight. You can put an SD card in here so you can get what it picks up during your sessions. And it just does a whole lot of other things. You'll find more YouTube channels that go far in depth with this. This is just to point out what I have in my box. The speaker on this is absolutely loud, so there's no need for an external speaker. It has a stand in the back that they use that you could put this little thing in here. You can just mount it in the back. It just slides in. Can be a pain in the butt to get in there, but it does its job. You can sit it up like that. So the range on this is pretty good. You got a nice size antenna on here, so that's a nice feature there. And it lights up pretty nice as a digital display. And yeah, so ghostop.com. This is the S-Box. It does get charged up with a USB Type-C interface, so that is a positive. The next thing here is what I like to use is the Wise Cam. Now this is the first generation Wise Cam. The version 3 I have somewhere else in the house, and that is a pretty nice webcam. So if you want to do these Wise Cams throughout your investigations, I would suggest going with the version 3s because they have a wider angle. The night vision is a lot better in these, and they're quite easy to use. You just got to set up through the Wi-Fi of what location you're at. So next in the box, we're going to be doing a digital voice recorder. Now, I have a few digital voice recorders, as you can see in previous videos, but this is a lot different. I have not used in the field yet. This is the Philips DVT 4110. This is a very nice digital voice recorder. It has a little bit of a learning curve versus the other ones that you use, but in the same instance, it works really well. It's in the same price range around with the Zoom HN1 or the Tascam DR05X. So I'll turn this on here. What's very handy about this is when you're in dark areas in the location that you're at, it has a color display. And display is very nice, crisp, clean, and you can also, as you're doing your EVP sessions, you'll make out the whole graph as to when you catch a different voice versus where when you're talking, and it separates it. So it's very good. Also, it runs off of Wi-Fi too, so it can connect to the Wi-Fi system that's at the location you're at. You can have an app on your phone with this, So let's say if you go up to Malvern Manor and say, I want to put this up in the attic. So put it up in the attic, come back down to the safe room, get into your app on your phone, and press record. And immediately start up the digital voice recorder in the attic. And that way you're not disturbing what's going on up there. You can be total, like, hear everything that goes on, and you can continue doing other investigating in the building as well. So that's another reason why I like to use this, because it's a multiple purpose item. So once again, this is the Philips DVT 4110. Let's see, next on the list here is a REM pod. So this REM pod is from Attic Junkie. This is a EMF and REM pod together. It's got a pretty nice wide, oops, sorry about that, pretty nice wide antenna, and it's small, it's compact. The lights are up on top here that shine different colors. The battery is in the back, so it's a pretty small unit. Like I said, go to atticjunkie.com, and this is where you can find this for about $35-40. Nice addition. Next thing we have here is the Phasm light. This is from ghoststop.com. I like this device a lot. Has multiple different colors. I won't turn the colors on just because how bright it gets. Hopefully it is off. Okay, it is off. It gets very bright. It has multiple different colors. This is the back display. It has a UV and a IR switch. So you can use this for full spectrum. It's just a wonderful item. Great in using your night vision as well. It really brightens up the location. So I would say the max maybe have 2 of these to really even out the dispersion. But this is really nice item. And on the sides here, it is magnetic. You can hook it up to anything and stick. Really nice. They just came out with a new Phasm camera, so this works well in conjunction with that. So another highly device that I recommend to get. Last thing in the box here, this is a gamble kind of thing that I'm trying with, something different. This is a Jensen cassette player. So what I like about this is that, I like to go old school once in a while. Instead of using my digital voice recorders or the apps on your phone. What this thing comes with, it also comes with a microphone. So this is the first time I've seen a cassette player come with a microphone added to it. So that's a nice bonus. I did get this off of Amazon, and it has different functionalities with it. I'll show you on the sides here where you can hook up the microphone and all that stuff. So for more technical stuff, you can go to Amazon and read up more about this. But it's got a very large speaker in the middle here, and I've tested it out in one location. Just can't remember which one it was, but it does play very nice. The sound dispersion is really good. The only thing I noticed about these is you kind of gotta wait like 10 seconds before you start like your EVP sessions or stuff like that, because it takes a while for the audio just to get started up. And what I also like, it's analog, so you might pick up a little bit more stuff on this versus a digital voice recorder, but that's just me. I'll let you know more when I use it more in different locations and see what the outcome is. Plus, this thing also can charge by USB as well. So that's another thing. This can be batteries. It also can charge up with USB. So now we'll get into the couple other items I have to show next. So here is a nice battery box, and with this you really get a lot for your money. You got your 9 volts, you have your tester right here. You can also have a lot of your AAA batteries, AA batteries, C batteries, D batteries, just a wide variety of batteries that it can handle and hold. So it's very nice. I'll show you the front of this. Now on the back here, you have a compartment for all the AA batteries that you need. This thing will hold up, I don't know, I didn't count it. I mean, maybe 50 AA batteries back here in this portion of the box. But I mean, like I said, you can never go wrong with batteries. You could always use them. I'll probably even throw in some watch batteries in here, because some devices do require watch batteries. So like I said, this is another item. Got this for a Christmas gift, and I think you probably can get this on Amazon. I'm not quite sure where my wife ended up getting this from, but like I said, this was a solid purchase, and I would definitely recommend getting one of these for your investigations. So the next item I have up is a plasma ball. Yes, a plasma ball. Now, I've told you a lot before in these other videos that I like to go outside the box and just go in a different direction. And this here is a fantastic choice to go outside the box and just really try to see how much the different electricity connects with the spirits. I mean, like I said, the spirits are full of energy, right? So why can't we have a spirit come up to this thing and touch it and try to move the electricity around in the ball itself? So, I mean, I used it up in Melbourne, was the first time I used it. And before I went up there, I did an EVP session for about, I don't know, hour and a half or so, and I just felt like nothing was going on up there. So I decided, why not? Let's get the plasma ball, let's bring it up there and put a YouTube live video on it. I'm sorry, I did a Facebook live video on it. You can see on the website. I'm sorry, my Facebook page, you can see on Midwest Ghost Seekers, I have it up there. And this thing, I let it set up for 35-40 minutes, and it completely changed the atmosphere up there in the attics. We heard some voices, I heard some knocks. Some people were seeing that a shadow figure was kind of coming in and out of the picture. So it does what it needs to do. It expands the electricity, like I said, outwards more. So it's a very wide field of EMF. We definitely want to take a look at how much these will put out. From what I understand, it could possibly hurt the spirit or piss it off, whatnot. But for my experiment, what I used, it was fine. It didn't really do much of anything to hurt anything, so we were okay there. This is a large ball. You can get them a lot smaller, battery operated. This one here runs off a AC adapter, so that limits it to different locations where I can use it, because some locations the electricity is not working, so I'm not able to use it. But if you get one that has batteries added to it and use it that way, try it out, see what happens. So, but now I have a different problem, and I'll let you know in the next video.